Hi everyone, I'm Roy, and in this video, I'll be talking about the recent news of China's increased quota control on rare earth metals and how it impacts MP Materials. If you aren't familiar with MP, I will briefly outline what they do. Basically, MP has been operating since 2017, and they produce a rare earth concentrate product that amounts to in excess of 36,000 tons of rare earth oxide equivalents per year, or also known as 15% of the world's rare earth market demand. This is also the material needed to produce goods such as wind turbines and batteries for electric vehicles. As mentioned earlier, China is further quota controlling their rare earth metals. Now, why is this worrying? It's because for MP Materials, after separating the 17 elements needed to create magnets from the Mountain Pass ore facility, MP Materials currently send the raw material to China for refinement, where they are further processed, refined, and manufactured into the high-tech products such as magnets and batteries. Now, the reason for this is simple. There is simply no existing domestic capability for that post-extraction production in USA. Also, on a side note, China still currently has a near monopoly on rare earth supply. Now, in this video, I'll go over why this shouldn't be of concern and why I think MP Materials should still do great in the long run. Now, firstly, let's look at the solution. It's rather simple. The solution is simply to bring the supply chain back to the US. As stated by James Litinsky, the CEO of MP Materials, he said that a company's goal is to do refinement on site by 2022 and eventually cut China out of the supply chain for production of high-end magnets entirely by manufacturing them in-house in the United States. Very importantly, MP Materials has also been awarded a DPA Title III Technology Investment Agreement. This agreement is to establish the domestic processing capabilities for light rare earth elements, also known as LREEs. These LREEs are critical to numerous defense and commercial applications, including petroleum refining, glass additives, and most crucially, magnets used in electric vehicle drivetrain motors and precision-guided munitions. Now, this grant is worth $9.6 million US, which can assist them in being profitable and efficient in the future. Now, on to partnership with a Chinese firm. This is actually not really a bad thing, as currently MP Materials uses the former Molycorp assets they purchased at Mountain Pass. These assets include REE separation equipment, which is used to divide the intermingled multiple elements into individual REE components. Those systems, as designed initially, didn't operate economically. Litinsky pointed out that in this case, technical know-how from Lishan Shenghe Rare Earth Co. Limited has allowed upgrades to be made to their existing systems from Molycorp to perform more competitively. Now, another point that I see often is that MP Materials will have significant demand from the government. But as mentioned earlier, China has a near monopoly in rare earths. The US government would not want to be dependent on Chinese rare earths for their critical parts of defense-related technologies. On a surface level, this may seem to be very beneficial to MP Materials. However, I want to clarify that actually around only 1% of the revenue will be from the government, as stated by Litinsky. That clearly could not sustain a domestic industry. Instead, the majority of the business will come from the increasing demand for electric vehicles, wind turbines, and other emerging technologies. Now, this is all taken from Litinsky's statements. In conclusion, I would still keep an eye on this stock as it has excellent potential ahead. But remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, and I might be wrong in some of my findings. Please leave a comment if you find any faults or have anything to add. Or also please consider leaving a like or subscribing for more contents like this.